Coucou les coucous! De retour à Dark Deity. Je cherchais le nom pendant 2 secondes. Ça va faire 2 jours, je l'ai pas enregistré, je crois. Ce qui n'est pas une semaine, which is odd. Alright. Akimnos, Master, I must begin with a humble apology. I was unable to retrieve the aspect of Drakenwell. Okay. You're not the big bad evil, until maybe you usurp him.
Why am I not surprised?
The stone is of little concern, quite forgettable actually. The foul kingdom is rife with them. But your failure to obey I find quite troubling. Has my judgment of character fallen so far in my isolation?
Master.
Of course not, Master. There was a group of young warriors there, which we had not anticipated. Pitiful, really, they wanted to vanquish the bandit for the sake of a local backwater town.
Pathetic.
Pitiful indeed. Tell me then, how is it that these pitiful youth bested you? Felt it unwise to reveal the full extent of my power over such a trivial matter. Trivial? Make no mistake, Akmenos. You only draw breath because you're useful to me. There are many ways to obtain the information I need. I was born of the eclipse. I have nothing but time. I understand. Do you? I could reduce you to dust and think nothing of it. You've been a plague on Terrazil for too long. Such wanton destruction is the folly of weaker men. But I will make an exception for one who treats my life work as a triviality.
Fool.
Those young warriors may seem but vermin to you, but only a fool would discount enemies he has yet to defeat. Touché. I left a parting gift for them, Master, an army of undead. It is unlikely to survive. Unlikely. Then you failed even to see their death through to the end. Note this, we are not the only one in search of the aspects. I won't have us discovered so early. See to it that your baseless assumption is correct. If their bodies are absent from the manor, I will require more from you on this matter. Waste no more of my time.
It will be done.
Of course, Master. In Drakenwell Manor, the party find much more than bandit after rescuing Sophia and Sloane. They are attacked by a powerful necromancer who came under the less than believable guise of the search for a family heirloom. Sarah, Brooke, and Samara, 3 mysterious women from Aramor, band with the party to defeat the undead. Sarah and Samara set off to continue their search, leaving Brooke with the party. Though Lincoln's sense of order and duties conflict by allowing this, there is more to this necromancer than they yet know. No shit. As implied by the cutscene. They head now for Sojourn, preparing to face the anger of King Varric. But yeah, King Varric, you would vouch for him after he risked my troop against your orders?
Yes.
Lincoln is the most capable soldier I've had the privilege of commanding. Ok, Lincoln n'est pas le leader. He would have had good reason. This army isn't built like Carmack's Republic. I don't care how good his reasons are. While this crown sits on my head, orders are to be followed to the word. If every officer followed weak-souled orders and refused to adapt to changing circumstances, Armor would write us straight into a history book. Time and time again, you stand your ground against my words. You know how many commanders have gone toe-to-toe with their liege and live to speak of it? All of the competent ones, Your Highness.
Very well.
Exactly. I am patient with you because I trust your brilliance. I am not sure this Lincoln merits the same respect. All he requests is that his group stays together. To prove it a benefit to me, I shall arrange a test for them. Path of Redemption. Should they pass, they can keep their battle group. Ok, fait que c'est techniquement le chef du battle group malgré tout.
Your Highness.
That is most generous, Your Highness. If I catch wind of you giving them any kind of advantage, the headsman will not have such occasion to care for your brilliance as I.
Your Highness.
Understood, Your Highness. I wouldn't dream of it. Ok, ouais, on a... Ok. Ouais, Lincoln est là. Ok, qui c'est qui j'ai quel level? 11. Sia. Maren. Sloane, Sophia, Elias, Garrick et Irvine ont encore leur level d'affaires. Inventory. Puis dessus... Ouais, là j'en ai enlevé, fait qu'on va te... Restore... Ooh, 100% HP, a fizzy drink. Tastes like it might cause mass health issue in future Delia. C'est le aspect. C'est ça, j'ai bien fait de... J'ai bien fait de pogner les aspects of something aux 3 personnages, considérant que je viens d'en perdre 2. C'est quoi le 3e? À qui je veux donner de la luck? On va donner la luck à... Comment je faisais ça déjà? Oh, je viens dans unit. Ok, luck. Ah, il me manque un des items. Est-ce que je l'ai déséquipé? Convoy. Journal aspect, ok, j'ai déséquipé. Hit chance increased by 15%. Let's go do the bonds! On va en avoir. Pas pour tout le monde. Fait que ça risque d'être un épisode juste de camp ici, là. Ah, enfin ces deux-là. So what to make of these kids? The Academy has trained them well, but they lack experience. A little time in the field will make a seasoned soldier out of them.
Not even.
Or seasoned minced meat. You know, I really wish you wouldn't say things like that. It's not good for morale. You know, it's just they're all so young. You were young too when you were enlisted. I like to think I'm still young, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I only meant... I know what you meant. Well, didn't soldiering provide you with a better
Definitely.
life? Sure, but the bar was low. Not a whole lot of exciting things waiting for an adept in Nulais? Nothing pleasant, anyway.
Indeed.
Suppose that's true. I can't believe Varric would stoop to something like this. He must be seriously desperate. These are trying times, Bianca. It'll be hard decisions like Varric's that bring us victory, if we live to see the end of this. We will. You seem rather certain. It's just a feeling I got. Try sharing that with the troops. I can't promise anything, but they might find it more inspiring than your comments about minced meat. Yeah, they might. Déjà vous deux? Was that your first time behind the bars back there, Sophia?
Yep.
Well, yeah, hopefully the last too. Good to hear. Wouldn't want anyone causing trouble. Causing us trouble. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm usually pretty good with rules, so long as I can remember them. Butter gets into trouble sometimes, her little ferret. But for the most part, I'm there to get him out of it. So you're the responsible one? Pretty much.
How cute.
Great. I guess he is a ferret after all, so the bar is pretty low. Exactly! What kind of trouble are you talking about, exactly? You know, picking fight with bigger animals, breaking into things, stealing food, that sort of things.
Huh?
I see. A word of advice, try to keep him on a tight leash, especially around Lincoln. Tight leash? I don't think I've ever seen a ferret on a leash. Can't say I have either, Sophia. Trying to say you should keep an eye on him. Oh, yeah. Most of the time I do that with both eyes. Excellent. Hey, Sophia! When we found you, I saw you had a pet, but I didn't think you actually fought with it too. Never seen anything like that before. That's pretty neat. Yeah, Calden, but yeah, Butters and I are absolutely inseparable. You two make a good pair. He's a fun little guy too. He sure is. Want to pet him?
You sure?
Would that be alright? Sure, go ahead. Go right ahead. He loves to be pet.
Oh, Butter.
See how he's snuggling into your palm? That means he likes you. Aw man, that's sweet. Surprised you don't have a pet of your own, Eldon. I always wanted a dog back home, but I guess it's for the best that we didn't get one. I would have just had to leave it behind anyway. Yeah, that would be hard. Maybe you'll have one someday. Hope so. Then you could show me how to fight with him in battle. I'd be happy to risk the life of my pet. I bet the two of you would be absolutely unstoppable. Set ton chien en feu puis tu la vois dans la mêlée. Is that horrible? Yes, yes it is. That would be totally awesome. Lincoln, I'm really loving the whole solemn stoic deal, but it kills with the ladies. Charming. Meant no disrespect, of course. Just figured there must be a reason for the solemnity. Solemnity? Solemnity, je pense. Assuming there is, what makes you think I'd tell you about it? Comrades now, brother in arms, let there be no secret, and so on. Besides, you must have some sort of code against lying, right? There's a difference between omission and mistruth.
Are you sure?
Am I getting right about lying, or was it lying with women? For all that training you receive at the academy, I'm surprised you never learned to treat your superiors with respect. Listen, no harm in keeping everybody humble. Might be one of my gifts, actually. Humility begins with oneself. Take my word for it. Or don't. If I can't teach that to you, a few hard battles will.
Well, what do you know?
Frightening. For all your exquisite qualification, I wouldn't have expected to find prophet of ill tidings among them.
I've said my part.
You have no real objective here, Garrett. I'll be finished with this foolishness. I have preparations to attend to. But a pain in the ass avec ton père, Garrett. Yeah, I'll break that visage eventually, my friend. Just a matter of time. Well, Lincoln, Sterling spoke quite highly of you. And you must have caught him in a good mood. How did you meet? At Vulture's Eyrie in Frostal of 1100. Did Sterling ever speak of it? Only afterward, when he returned on leave. Was very secretive about it beforehand. No doubt his discretion, his wife Vera trusted him with the mission. And his skills, of course. And why did Varric trust you? I've been to Vulture's Eyrie before and knew several ways in and out, but to be honest, even my knowledge of our purpose there was strictly need to know at a time. Avec une calotte! Sounds like I have you to thank for my brother making it out alive. Pourquoi qu'il y avait une calotte? You might, but I could say the same of him. Hardly any part of that mission went according to plan. Your brother was quick on his feet. Always has been. When I was 10, Brooksteed was raided by a large force of bandits. Sterling took it upon himself to rally the town folks and repel the attack. So I heard. That retelling always made him quite bashful. Not surprised, he's never been one to rest on his laurels. Always kept his eye focused on the next great achievement.
Indeed.
And that has served him well.
No kidding.
Definitely has. I just hope I can do the same. Worthy goal. Your technique was off in our last fight. Oh. Girl bickering? I thought I did pretty well, thank you very much.
No.
Pretty well is not perfect. You have too much potential as a fighter to perform only pretty well. Think you mean that as a compliment, but it sounds like one, but it really doesn't feel like one. I don't intend to flatter you. You're raw and you have a lot to learn. Then it annoys me to see you make easily correctable mistakes. Help me help you to fix them.
Can you not?
Whoa there, I think I'm gonna blush. Cool it with the honeyed word.
You can't be serious.
Thea, stop for just 1 second with a deflection. There's a great deal that I can teach you. If you want to stay alive during these dangerous times, you'd be a fool to turn me down. Wouldn't be the first time. Not going to beg you to take my help. Tell me now if you want to learn. Fine, I want to learn. I promise to be a good little princess and act studious for you. You read me wrong if you think I want you to act studious. I've slain hundreds, Thea. Barely know how to read. I'm a potent weapon, but I know my strength as well as my weaknesses. Hundreds? I worked as an assassin for the entirety of my youth, and then some. If you agree to let me train you, you are understanding that I know how to kill, and I will not seek to teach otherwise. That's heavy. Hold on! I saw you reading some huge manuscript not 2 days ago.
Fine.
Alright, fine. My master taught me in many capacities, including more studious things. Ha! Don't get started with me. I'm trying to help you understand that what I teach is not pleasant. It isn't happy-go-lucky barmaid business. I know, I heard you. Not as dumb as I look, you know. So you know you look dumb? I don't think you look dumb in the slightest. I think you're much smarter than you give yourself credit for. Let's get started then. So, Brooke, have you ever considered relocating your talents to Sojourn? I haven't, and I don't plan on considering
I'm
it.
intrigued.
Oh, why is that? I could use a woman of your talent.
You can't be serious.
From my understanding, you couldn't afford a woman of my talent. Not anymore. Subtle. I won't be destitute forever. Tell me then, what is your grand scheme to regain the power of your name? Fait que, est-ce qu'on va apprendre c'est qui, et puis on va juste l'apprendre trop tôt à travers d'une cutscene mineure? Ou Brooke a assez d'informations sur la personne qui s'est fait emprisonner pour une raison quelconque? Ah yes, let me divulge sensitive information to an assassin I barely know. Seems like a grand idea. Elle est littéralement l'engager. You people see me as an assassin, but you of all people should see that for the mistake it is. I of all people? What are you insinuating? That you know what it is like to be known for what you are, not who you are. Alright, you may have me there. Doesn't mean I'll be letting you in on my evil schemes. So on, I've seen 1,000 evil schemes. Been instrumental in many, actually. That isn't you. You don't know me.
Whatever you say.
I've known 100 you. You think your situation is at all unique? All noblemen are scum. They raise their daughter who don't feel appreciated and lord their power over others to try to feel in control.
Oh, come on.
That how you see me? But there is to see if you're looking. Graceful way to position yourself as correct. I'm not positioning anything, and I'll leave you to think of that. If I were wrong about this, you wouldn't think that I'm making a power play. Dear God, is that safe? Would be if you hadn't wandered into my personal space. So leave? No, stand very still. Very, very still. Now you won't be burned into a crisp. Is there something important, or did you interrupt my training just to say hello? There isn't a good answer there, is there? Not if the answer isn't something important, though. Well, me asking you about your past is pretty important, right? It's a bit on the nose, le bonding, je trouve, là. Je comprends que ça fait partie un peu de des tropes. Mais c'est vraiment la première chance qu'on a, c'est comme alright, on se rencontre un à un, puis on se met à parler entre nous autres, puis on. Comment dire? J'aime pas. Quand je joue à D&D, j'aime pas tant quand deux joueurs se mettent à parler puis à roleplayer entre eux autres pour long amount of time parce que, hey, we're roleplaying and it's fun. I mean, if they're having fun, more power to them, là n'est pas le problème. Là. Mais je veux dire, quand ça prend le restant du temps de la game, puis moi je viens jouer pour l'histoire et trucs du genre, alors j'ai l'impression que c'est forcé dans le cas présent là. C'est forcé, puis je peux comprendre que c'est important d'avoir tes relations qui développent entre tes personnages. et des sentiments, pas nécessairement romantiques, là, mais des sentiments, et c'est très important, surtout dans un jeu, puisqu'il y a une bonne histoire. Mais c'est ça, c'est l'affaire, c'est que c'est forcé, je trouve pas ça organique. Anyway, let's continue on. Would you care to leave willingly, or shall I resort to force? Wait, what? That came out wrong. I just mean, last I heard you were living well in Canopy with your family at your back. Ok, fait qu'on a une idée c'est qui. Oh, you pay attention to Kingdom's politics. How original. Just trying to ask you a
Guess
question.
I'll state the obvious.
Stop trying then, problem solved. Alright, I'm sorry, I don't want to pry. I figured you wouldn't mind talking about
That's
it.
cute.
How about you go figure somewhere that isn't in my training space? Alright. Puis, en tout cas, if anything, je trouve qu'ils sont très... stéréotypés. En espérant que ça va... En espérant qu'ils les ont stéréotypés dans la mesure que... ils veulent leur rajouter un peu de profondeur and break the mold, là. Parce que la clérique qui est motherly, la noble qui est genre holier than thou, l'assassin qui a le cœur de glace. I mean, je pourrais trouver un trope très spécifique pour toute la gang. Là. Alright, Bonds is done. Upgrade. Alright, fait que là j'ai 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fait que j'ai 11 personnages. Si j'ai bien compris, il y en a juste 10 que je peux apporter dans un combat. Reventuress. Je vais checker un petit quelque chose rapidement. Be right back. Bon, j'étais en train de me dire qui c'est que je veux laisser de côté. Mais vu que je joue basically à Ivy et que j'ai à la fois des ennemis moins forts et que j'ai des ennemis moins forts et que je gagne plus de ressources, je vais probablement juste toutes les monter également pour les expériencer avec une classe différente. Je vais répondre à ce message-là. Be right back. Ok. Upgrade. Qu'est-ce que je veux? Je veux... Toi... Upgrade... Moi, je veux voir ça. Juste le faire. Ça me coûte-tu? Ouais, ça me coûte un level 1. Ok, là, ça va me coûter un level tier 2 pour le prochain. On va aller mettre des points dans d'autres gens maintenant. C'est quoi vos bonus à vous autres, unit? Alors, on peut faire aussi Brook tant qu'à ça. Et si je regarde toi ici, Maestro. Ouais, c'est ça ici. Fait que Brook. Et ça, c'est Duelist. Je voulais regarder mes deux nouvelles filles. Sweet Talker. Un mage qui a bonus de chance de toucher en melee. Sorry, j'aime pas ça. Earth Fury. Ah, c'est ça qui proquait. Butter has a 20% chance to attack added to... Ah, ok, fait qu'elle boost son dégât de 20%. Ça, j'aime ça. C'est sûr que j'aime toujours un Spirit qui va pour chaque 5 points de dégâts que je fais, il en fait un. Upgrade. Sophia. m'en reste un. Sloan. 4-4-4. 1-8-0. Fait que ça, c'est l'option semi. Voyons, semi-accuracy. Ça, c'est l'option crit. Ça, c'est l'option juste brute force. Bon. Inventory upgrades. C'est fait shop. Je vais aller vérifier s'il va y avoir d'autres choses à la shop de pertinent. Ou si, genre, vu que j'ai des lignes d'items de spare, je devrais tout doper dans mes weapon tokens. Spearback. La réponse semble être ça sert à rien. Il n'y aura pas. Non, ça sert à quelque chose, bien sûr. Il n'y aura pas plus de stock qui va se faire vendre ici. Fait que aussi bien juste regarder un petit pont pour acheter des lignes items au cas où. Fait que là, prochaine bataille, Bianca, je te prends pas. Pourquoi? Parce que t'es higher level than everyone. Brooke. Ah, c'est vrai, toi, je viens de t'upgrader, c'est pour ça que j'ai besoin des tokens level 2. Je vais garder mon token level 2 pour le moment. Ok, y a-tu quelqu'un d'autre? Qu'est-ce que je regarde? Je regarde toi. Sophia. Lui, même si je te prends pas. Ça de même. Comme j'ai dit, on va garder notre token level 2. Alright, mes units, c'est fait. Mon inventaire, le monde devrait avoir au moins 2 stems et de healing. Can I? Oui, je peux vendre. C'est pas half price pour vendre, c'est fun. Upgrade c'est fait, shop c'est fait, bond c'est fait. Ironwork striking, save. Alright, on va appeler ça un épisode ici. J'ai fait un épisode complet juste de camp, genre le 30 minutes entier. Alors, on va continuer la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.